What's good, YouTube? You're now tuning in live with Marky Gaming, coming at you guys with another episode of Z Fighters. And on the last episode, we went over the new Thanksgiving events, the events that will be lasting 1 week long. And on this episode, we will be not going through only one storyline of Journey, but two. Story mode? Journey mode? We'll see. But for this video, I have it planned so that we will be doing both. Goku dies. We'll try to see how far we can get. I know this one may be a little difficult just because from previous experiences. And we're actually heading towards the end of, or not the end, but where I am on my main account. So we'll be doing Goku dies. We'll head over to hard mode and then try out Crystal Ball. So yeah, let's get it started. I am doing this video. It's going to be a long one. So if you want, you can stay, but I'm just letting you know that I will be talking throughout most of the video. And who knows what I say? It could be great, it could be bad, I could just be rambling on and on, but it's up to you whether or not you want to stick around and watch. But I am doing this because I do not think I will be uploading on Thanksgiving or Black Friday, just because Thanksgiving I'm pretty sure I'm going to be out, as well as Black Friday. I might go shopping, see what I can get for a good deal. So I wanted to upload this video today and let you know that I will not be uploading Thursday or Friday. Maybe I'll resume back on Saturday, but we'll just have to see, So we're going through journey mode, simple. I've upgraded my team since the last run through, so maybe we can 3-star everything. But we have to see how we do against the green ones and then the boss battle. And then we will go over to hard mode. Hard mode, just so we have another set of stories, another set of, battles that we can farm through. Just so our farming can be a little bit better. And yeah, hopefully during this video we can get a letter of Thanksgiving, just so I can show you all how it goes, how it is. So yeah, don't forget to actually farm during this period of time, because you're going to want to use up all those letters, farm as much as you can until the very last minute. The worst part about this, like these events where you can get the stuff out of Journey, is running out of energy. So, you want to make sure that you join the group purchase event, because you can get up to, I believe, 18 Senzu beans, give or take. I think it's 3, 5, and 8, or 3, 5, and 10, I'm sorry. I don't know, it's something like that, but that's about 3 days worth of energy, so that's about 60. You want to make sure you're logging in at the correct times to claim your Senzu beans, because energy will play probably the most factor into this. Because say you want to get the S rank gear, but you don't have the letters, but you also don't have energy to try and fight them. Without the energy, you can't get the letters, and without the letters, you can't get it. So it all starts from having the energy to battle, which is super crucial, super necessary at this point in time. So yeah, here we are going through the battles. I'm pretty sure we can get at least up to the boss. And this one, we'll probably struggle against the boss, but we'll have to see. As for hard mode, I never know, but I feel like I can comfortably, defeat the whole storyline in one fatal swoop. I don't even know if that's the correct terminology, but it sounds cool, right? So yeah, we're doing this so we can maybe level up, because I do predict that I will level up to level 32 at least on this account, because when you're farming and you have so much energy, you just, you don't even realize how fast you're leveling up. You could start at nothing in your bar, and after a whole day of grinding, you'll be like, oh wow, I'm already at like half of it, which, over time it takes so long, because it's such a slow growth rate. But when you use like 300 energy in one day, you'll see how fast it can actually go. And you can always calculate how many battles it's going to take. As in, like, so say you need about 3,000 or 20,000 to go into the next one, to the next level. And then you go through a journey mode battle and you see you're getting 28, EXP. So, you just divide it, it's just common math, and that's how many battles it'll take for you to actually get to that level. So as you can see, we're about 10,400 away, and we're getting about 28. If I do the math correctly, kind of in my head, I'd say maybe about 350 battles, and we'll level up. You also have to take into account that when you 3-star a battle for the first time, you get 3 times it. So instead of 28, you will get about 84, as I'm getting right now. So yeah, that just lessens it even more. But it's all good in the neighborhood. So yeah, I'm really hoping that this account right here, my Puar account, my Marquee Games account, this will be like a perfect example of you have a full team of S rank fighters, but you don't have all S rank gear yet. So the two weapons, the 2 gear, and the 2 extras will really help out, because we will need it. We'll need it as much as possible. Even if you do have S rank gear already, I recommend you doing this too, unless you really want to spend it on something else. But you never know, because sometimes you'll run out of S rank gear when you want to swap it in for the gamuts, or like how sometimes on the treasure bowl you can swap in a S rank gear for an S rank gear, pretty much like that. But sometimes you won't really have that extra S rank gear to use. So for me on my main account, of course, I will try to do it all, because extra S rank gear is always useful, especially say what if you do get the Majin gloves, or I don't even know what they were advertising, or say the Brave Sword, or I'm pretty sure these are all bad examples, because if I remember correctly, the Majin gloves are in the launches bag and the Brave Sword is from the gear swap. But say you get something like the Tracker, I know that's one of them. That's useful for Cell Form Final, or Cell Form 1, not Final, but base Cell. What if you get him? Say he's someone that you have some of their boost for as well. Why not use it? Why not give it to him? And if you get a S rank fighter, you'll get a S rank gear for a hero that you don't have yet, but you could stumble upon in the future. So yeah, it's just things like that. The more S rank gear, like the variety of S rank gear you have, the better. Just because it will allow your team to become more diverse in its situations and things like that. So yeah, on one of my accounts, I realized that I had enough souls to revive Nova Shenron. The one that kind of looks gold, supposed to be like the fire one, has like the fiery flame aura around it. Yeah, I was able to revive him on my second main account. That sounds weird to say second main account, but on one of my other accounts that I will show you eventually, maybe once we hit 250 subscribers. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing with that account. Like team-wise, I don't know really what I want. I've been spending so much time trying to get this one hero, and I finally got it. Now I'm kind of just like, what do I do now? But yeah, I definitely want to show you that account, and I will show you that once we hit 250 subscribers. I don't I don't know what I should be like celebrating for when I hit like the 200 subscribers, because if I did that every 100 subscribers, it would be a little tacky. You guys would probably get tired, like, oh, 300, 400, if we even make it that much. But I'm pretty sure we'll be able to make it up to 250. Within maybe give or take 2-3 more weeks. Eventually, we will reach it. I'm like sure of it. And once we do, I'll show you that account. I'll show you my troubles with it. I'll show you, how it could be better. But I'm kind of just being stubborn with the account. But I'll show you. I'll let you know a preview. I have the Majin Boos, excluding Kid Buu. So I have every other Buu in there. I also have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Nova Shenron. And that's all I'm going to tell you for now. It's just so maybe you'll want to see it more. You can let me know down below. But yeah, I just really want to try and train up that team some more. Figure out what I want from it. Because if you don't know what you want, from it, then it can be a little difficult to, you know, find out which heroes. And that's an account where I usually use all the gambits on that one on the events just to try it out. But yeah, you'll see it eventually, and I hope you'll like it because the team looks pretty cool. It's very decent, but it's like nowhere near my main. It is close to my main team, but like gear wise, synergy wise, it's nowhere as complete or near completion as my main account. Because my main account, I have so much good gear for it, and I was able to do it all with one fatal swoop. No, yes, I don't know. I just really like that phrase right now. But yeah, I was able to do it, and yeah, I'm hearing like this, like a ringing in my ear. I don't know if it's my headphones that I'm using to record, but I think it's just actually from my ear. But yeah. So as you can see, we're not really having trouble with story mode right now. And that's perfectly fine with me, just because I don't really think we should be. I don't want to show you I don't want to show you me having trouble. That sounds weird. I don't want to show you guys that I'm having trouble with story mode. There you go. So that's why I do wait a little bit of time in between like story mode videos, just because um, I don't want to think that I'm struggling because I know what I'm doing with the game kind of most of the time, but I'm learning everyday things from the comments down below, people telling me how to train my heroes, great ideas. And I do constantly look at the top players in both accounts to try and see these strategies, and boom, we get the letter T. I think this is our first one, first of many, I want to say. And with this, it starts, the trend of getting so much more. We have 350 energy after this battle, and we will go and get this thing. But yeah, we're just battling, cruising, and thinking I will reply to some YouTube comments right now. So shout out to Dallas Kerr, shout out to William Campbell, shout out to Nick Dick, whoa, what? And shout out to Justin Sanderson commenting on my video, probably watching it. These are the comments that's on my video right now. The video I replied to, or the one I just uploaded. And I'm recording this on a Tuesday because, Wednesday people have the day off, and I, don't want people coming into my room interrupting. So might as well talk to you all right now while I'm by myself. So what time does the day end? I'm in New Zealand and it's 9:52. Well, the only way I can answer this is by saying, for me, the day ends at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's crucial that I let you guys know what time zone I'm in, because I can easily say, oh, it'll end at 9 p.m., but what time 9 p.m.? And that's also very crucial for everything, because let me tell you how, my time breakdown is. I don't really know when the daily login thingy that is, when they send the Omni Capsule and the Goku Super Saiyan 2 souls. I haven't gotten that time down yet, but for me, a new day happens at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So depending on where you are in the world, just Google like what time is it now in Pacific Standard Time, and that's how you'll know how much time you have left to do these events or to do the daily active stuff and things like that. And yeah, before, back in the day, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, they used to give out the daily arena ranking rewards. And I believe even in the arena mode, it'll tell you that they give out the awards at 2100, which is 3 hours before the day ends. But they haven't been doing so. I guess when daylight savings time happened, it really messed them up. So I really wish we'd go back to the old form. I did like getting those gambits before the day actually ended. just because you could, spend those extra 100 gamuts on whatever you needed to before an event ended or something like that. I think my most troubling thing about the time is that, so you know how I told you the day ends at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time? So it seems to me that if you enter Hell's Gate or Hell Gates after 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, it won't matter until the next day, because for some reason the rankings for the Hell Gates happen at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you want to get it in before that, or else you might not be able to rank, or you won't be able to show your rank on the next day, which is pretty dumb to me because it should go up until 9 p.m. But, the developers or whoever creates the game are missing out. They're probably confused onto what's happening. They don't even reply on their own Facebook. But it's whatevs, really. They can do what they want. You can give them money by spending money on gamuts. But they might have a good game, but they have a terrible support system. I'm just being honest right here. And what more do you want from me but honesty? So yeah. So 9 p.m., at when do they do the Senzu beans? For me, it's 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The Barros event is at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, just, if you want to go by my clock, go ahead, but make sure you adjust it to your time zone. So, like, if you're on the East Coast, say in New York, I know it's 3 hours above or advanced. So, the new day will obviously start at 12 midnight. So, just make sure, and if you're not getting this all in the video, go ahead and ask me down below, and I can explain it in a comment. Just because I feel like me talking right now, it may be hard for everyone to catch it. Ooh, shout out to because I got it. And yeah. So I'm pretty sure if I put it down in writing, it'll be much easier for people to follow. And here we are at the boss, North Kai. We'll have to go against Gregory and Bubbles. And I don't even know, but probably more Gregory and Bubbles. And let's fight them. Let's see how we do. Because the boss is always so much harder than everything else. But if you look at our HP is much higher than them. That's a one-hit KO. This will be probably easy. It's just a matter of 3-starring it, because I really want to 3-star this guy. Because I struggled so much on my main accounts. Because I never took the slow approach to it. I took the fast and furious, attack, get in, get out, get these gamuts. And, I would be stuck on moments like this. But it seems like right now it's going to be a simple 3-star victory. And, I say that confidently because I can see it, Look at that, 3,000 damage right there. We have a ton of, attack all moves. I was about to say fights for some reason. And yeah, so Kamehameha will kill him. Gregory, goodbye. I mean, Bubbles. And you know what always bothered me is, how you see that Bubbles is like a common rank C fighter? How he's so strong. And how come we can't get Gregory? Because apparently he's a rank A fighter, and that would be cool to have him, but guess we can't. But here we go. We just completed another set of battles. Let's go. We're raw. Perfect win. Let's read it. Oof. First upgraded plus 10. Level 1 crystal. Best to take off your clothes before you revive. Whoa. Really awesome. I'm so comfortable now. Thanks, King Kai. Ugh. King Kai's mark looks pretty silly. Sorry, not the coolest mark is on the back of your G. I'm sorry, I can't even read. So sorry, the coolest mark is on the back of your gi. See you later, King Kai. Let's go collect these gamuts because we're pretty low because we haven't gotten our daily arena ranking reward. So let's go ahead and jump into hard mode and fight. I am thinking about more interactive things I can do with you all, as in maybe do a team review on a video, maybe a Q&A. If you would like that, if you're still here listening to me talk, I know sometimes when it's just people talking, they don't really listen. But, I'm sure a couple people will be listening this far into the video. And, if you want to, you know, see me do a Q&A or something like that, feel free to let me know. Q&A, team reviews, I'm planning on doing it. It's just a matter of time before I start doing it. And yeah. So we're just probably going to be cruising through this. I wonder what I should title this video, because I like, having a nice title name. Nothing too repetitive, but I don't really care about the thumbnail, because the thumbnail is whatever. I care about the content. And if my title is good, I think that's good enough for me. Because, as a content creator, I don't try to do like clickbait type of things. I care more about what I'm showing you all and what I name my videos, because I want you to actually be informed. Like my last, event, or my last video was called Awesome Thanksgiving Events. And I do think they're awesome. Like, if anyone knows, I was a huge fan when they did the Halloween event, where the letters and the farming and the scratch event. Those events were awesome. And then they add in the group purchase event, which everyone for sure probably will receive the awards. Like, they're giving us so many things, and this is probably an event where you won't even need to spend that many gamuts on, unless you really want to go crazy on the scratch board, which you probably will want to do. But I say, if you want to do it, here's my theory. So I realized that after every 3 free picks you have, the cost to wipe the whole board goes down. And on the bottom it says swap and then reset and then something else. That's how much it'll cost to reset, or like to get all the picks from the boards. And what I was thinking is, maybe after the 3 picks every day for 21 picks, the cost will go down eventually to a decent amount of price. Maybe like 1,500 gamuts, maybe more, maybe less, but around there. And if I have that much gamuts, maybe I will go ahead and just sweep the board, because I would like it. It would be a cool thing to do. And yeah, so I recommend you not to spend your gamuts on it yet. If you already have, hopefully you got something good, like William Campbell, who got durable armor and Kaioken times 3. Pretty good, honestly. Imagine if, you could get that from free picks, but he just decided to spend, and it looks like he got what was worth it. 700 gamuts for an S rank gear and an S rank skill, one that'll be awesome to boost attack, and the other one that's could be used on a hero that everyone eventually gets in Vegeta Super Saiyan. So if I got durable armor, I'd be pretty excited too. So yeah, you want to make sure that you spend your gamuts smartly. I don't know if that sounds efficiently. I don't know, whatever works really. But you want to do that just because you don't want to keep wasting gamuts, because although gamuts are easy to obtain, they shouldn't be just thrown out like that. You want to be a smart user, and yeah, and I try to let you all know how to be smart about using your gamuts. So yeah, if you really want to spend on the scratch board, I know being patient is kind of hard to do, but just wait until you do all these free scratches, because maybe you'll get whatever you want or need in the free scratches. Then you won't have to use your gamuts on it. But if you have the money to spend, go ahead and do it, because if I had money to spend and if I had a ton of gamuts, maybe I would do it too. And let's be real, this is an event where people wish they had a ton of gamuts, so they can scratch off the whole board, reset it, scratch off the whole board again, and it would be crazy. Really, it would be awesome. But here we are in hard mode, sweeping through. We should be running into our first green battle soon, and here we are. This, I never understood why it would show 2 of the same shards because there's never an instance where you can get both prizes, so you'll only get one of the blue shards. So yeah, we're farming. We will be farming. I'm like 15 shards away of the scouter one to have 60 of each. I can get Android 16's, his Rocket Fist, and what else can I get? I can get, Trunks' Super Saiyan Brave Sword. Ooh, I was thinking maybe it may be, not too much thinking, but a little bit of thinking. Maybe I will use Android 16 because if I can get his fist, the Android fist, whatever, the Rocket Fist, and somehow I can get the earring from, the S rank thing, maybe I'll use him in my team, but it really all just depends on how many S rank gear I can get, what S rank gear I get, and everything like that. Because you want to use on your team the heroes that you can give the most boost to. Like as of right now, my team right now is pretty stacked. We have a decent amount of. We have a How do I want to word this? We have a decent amount of boost for each hero. For Android 17 and 18, we both have the HP S rank. Then we have the companion one. We have the other androids where they get boost. Goku Ape form. We have Great Ape and the Ape's Tooth on it. Vegeta Super Saiyan. We have Gallic Gun. We have Frieza right there. We have we have heroes like that where we get these boosts. But we have Self Form Final, who is a beast, honestly, but I have no boost to back him up. So maybe if I did get another hero, like if I did, get the Rocket Fist for Android 16, maybe I'll replace Cell, It's just like things like this where, you want a hero so bad on your team, but then you'll realize that he has no synergy. He has no reason to be there. And that's honestly the worst feeling. Like you work so hard to get a hero, only to find out that another hero would be better in his place. And yeah. So if you have the ones that should be on your main 8 team are the ones that you could have the gear with. The gear is probably the most important ones because you only have these 8 heroes to put gear on. And say they do get a boost from like the other heroes in the Ginyu Force, but if they don't have, if you can do that, the boost, this is how I look at it. The Ginyu Force and the Arm Squadron is for heroes where you can put heroes that will help boost your main team. So like for Bardock, Super Saiyan, and Frieza, you can put in Bardock and they'll get a defense boost. That's where you put Bardock in the Ginyu squad. So then they'll be raw. Say if I had Gohan Super Saiyan, just a regular Super Saiyan where he is wearing Piccolo's training gi, he's a beast because, you can give him Super Kamehameha and he'll get a boost. You can give him training gear and he'll get a boost. Anything where you can equip to a hero and they'll get a boost are usually the better ones fit for your team, for your main 8. And honestly, if I had Super Saiyan Gohan, I would honestly replace Cell Form Final in a heartbeat. I would give that Gohan anything he needed, really, because he would be a beast. So yeah, that's my little tangent on teams. I could have, so on my team right now, it's really starting to look like I have only one hero that I can replace, and that's Cell Form Final. Everyone else is, doing very decent at the moment. I can also maybe be, I kind of stuttered. I can also maybe replace Bardock Super Saiyan. Anyone on the bottom I can replace except for Piccolo. Because Piccolo gets a boost from Masenko, he gets a boost from training gear, he gets these good boosts. But everyone on the bottom right now, they don't really have that, gear boost yet. They kind of just getting boost from my Ginyu Force. But Cell is like the worst of the worst because he's getting no boost at all. So yeah, that was me going on a tangent about it. And we're about 30 minutes in, This is a long video, and if you're still here, thank you for listening to me ramble on and on. But this video is also to go over the next couple of days because I won't be uploading, so I'm kind of trying to make it up for you right now. You can watch the strength of my team and how good they are, and me getting all these perfect wins. And we're about 4 battles away from ending this video. But thank you for watching it. I know I hope that you don't see this as just me rambling on, but me dropping some valuable knowledge. Because all I hope is that everyone can prosper from my videos. Obviously I don't hope like, oh, I hope you guys suck. Cause what? Like, why would I do that? I want this game to be competitive. I want everybody to have a good, decent team. If you at first you didn't understand how to play the game, but now you're like top 100 in arena in your server, because of my videos, and you know, I really am happy for you because you started off, kind of as a noob, but then you eventually evolved into one of the more elite players, a better player. And top 100 in your arena is no joke. I understand that not everyone goes through arena, but the fact that you can maintain a top 100 spot is pretty good. I remember when I first cracked the 1000, I was like, dang, I'm getting there. And then I cracked the top 500, and I'm like, I'm getting there. And then I cracked top 200, and I'm like, okay, I'm really starting to think I'm getting like super good at this game. Then I topped 100. I almost said 1000, but top 100. I was like, the gambit payout is nice. And then I cracked fifth. Okay, I cracked top 50. I think I mixed up my words. And I was like, I think my team is pretty legit, but it'll take a whole much more, battles, training, gear to get to my goal of top 10. And honestly, do I see that ever happening? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? But it'll only take some time, In order for the top dogs to fall, you must wait and you must be patient. I don't know, but I watch UFC. Conor McGregor says when the king gets old, there's a new, tiger or lion waiting to snatch up on him and kill him. That's me. I'm like the lion that's looking at the top 10 saying, I want to be in that position too. It's kind of weird, but yeah. Now, of course, I strive for greatness. And if you don't, and you're happy with being content at where you are, then you're happy. I care that you guys are happy. I care that you guys are where you want to be. And, it's not going to happen overnight, your success in the arena, your success in story mode, but it will happen eventually. Whew. And yeah, 2 more battles, and it's done. 30 minutes. I'll probably have to, reduce the file size of this just because a 5 gigabyte video would be too long for me to upload. Well, not too long, it just takes so long, and I'd rather not. I'd rather go and, compress the file to maybe 2 gigabytes, then it won't take that long. But as you can see, we're still holding up. Our team is doing much better. I think it's the fact that we upgraded our skills that made them that much better. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Probably hit the mic too, but upgrading your skills is very crucial because say that was still like a level 2 destructo disc, it would probably only do like 1500 damage. So please be, smart about upgrading your skills. You want to upgrade them evenly because if you only upgrade like your top 4 and then your bottom 4 are kind of weak, then they might die. They might not be able to get in enough damage output. They might not be able to do a dent, but I don't know. So as you can see, their HP is super high. It's crazy. So this one will definitely be a fun battle, but it's always nice to start off with a super Kamehameha to the face. 3500 damage. That's awesome. And another super Kamehameha. So this is at the point where you like seeing that you're doing all this damage with single attacks, because if you used energy bullet right there, it probably wouldn't have done that much HP off, or damage, I guess. So my form, I don't know why I'm mixing up my words. My concern is that Vegeta will not be able to hold his own simply because he doesn't have a single attack, and his Gallic gun or Final Flash will only do about like maybe 1500 or 2000 damage at most. So let's see right here actually. So as you can see, 1331, that's pretty bad. I would need him to, oh, it's definitely going to go. It's definitely going to end after Vegeta dies. But it was nice that we were able to take off this much damage. I think if we got lucky enough to do 3 Final Flashes in a row, he'd be dead. But you'd have to be super lucky about that, and he's gonna go down. But Goku Ape Form will easily be able to take him out in one swoop. So there you go. There you have it. We got a Korn's Blessing. We've read this before at some point in my other thingy. Let's go get these things, and I will 3-star eventually. But thank you for watching. If you're still here, I appreciate you so much. I do this for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're watching this on a Thursday, Friday, happy Thanksgiving if you do celebrate it. Don't forget that it's not always about the food, but it's also about giving thanks to everybody. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this 36-minute long video of me talking forever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Z Fighters. Bye!